When you roll up to the starting line with throttle in your grip, there's no room for hesitation. You need raw power, confidence, presence, and when you're choosing between machines, nothing less than total conviction will do. Today, I present to you a clash of iron and ambition, 2026Glider GlidePro 550 vs 2026 Ranger Trail 400. Two beasts born to roar, two promises of dominance, and only one will carry you into legend. Listen close, because by the end of this I want you not just impressed, but convinced. You step into the saddle of the GlidePro 550 and you feel its heartbeat. It's not just a machine, it's a force. The 550cc, or whatever its displacement is, it's meant to be in that class. Engine is tuned for peak torque right from the low revs. You twist and it doesn't ask, it responds. The acceleration is decisive, the roar is unmistakable. Think of it as a predator that knows you've just awakened it, and now it's unleashed. Now cast your eyes on the Ranger Trail 400. It might appear smaller on paper, 400cc, perhaps less displacement, but don't mistake smaller for weaker. It's nimble, eager, precise. In tight corners, it dances. In city traffic, it attacks lanes. In highway runs, it settles into that sweet zone where momentum feels effortless. It's the sculpted dagger in the hand of a skilled rider. Which one will rule? That depends on how you ride, and more importantly, what you demand. Let me tell you about the price. Not the advertised sticker, but the true cost, the one that lives in your skin, in your every ride. The GlidePro 550 demands premium. Parts, servicing, fuel. This machine is aspiring to greatness and exacts a price for it. You pay in attention, in respect, in commitment. Meanwhile, the Ranger Trail 400 is whisper practical. It offers you much of the thrill, with fewer compromises. Its ownership keeps you closer to the road and further from worry. But yes, if you're chasing prestige, the 550 holds its crown high. And now, hidden features, those secret weapons that separate contenders from pretenders. On the GlidePro 550, you'll find a chassis designed not just for rigidity, but for intuitive feedback. The suspension is tuned so you feel the pavement, not jolts, but whispers telling you where the road will take you. It's got a smart EQ mapping that adjusts to your throttle style on the fly. You twist, the bike leans closer. It's subtle, seamless. The seat is more than a perch, ergonomics engineered so every angle is natural, so your body becomes a part of the machine. And don't overlook the electronics. Under that hood is a traction control system that doesn't cut power, but modulates it with finesse. Ride hard in the rain. Slice corners when the asphalt is dirty. The GlidePro refuses to fold. Ranger Trail 400, in its own way, hides its own magic. Its lighter weight means your inputs are immediate, no lag, no hesitation. In rough terrain, it's forgiving. The suspension gives when you need it, resists when you demand it. It may have a simplified EQ mapping, but often that's its strength. Less bureaucracy, more spontaneity. Fewer gizmos, yes, but every control you use is direct, mechanical, pure. The simplicity means lower cost, easier repairs, a bond between rider and machine that's visceral. Imagine yourself riding both machines back to back. On the 550, you launch, instant torque, you push the horizon back. You lean, you feel the chassis reject flex. You open throttle mid-corner and the bike obeys. It's confidence. It's command. You pull up behind the Ranger. It looks compact, agile. You swap bikes. On the 400, you lean in, every movement gives feedback. It's alive in your hands. You flick it, you own that flick. You ride through streets and trails, nimble, bold, unburdened. But when you want to overtake, when you need to sprint, the 550 has that extra reserve. The GlidePro wins on authority. The 400 wins on intimacy. By the time you reach the end of the ride, one question